Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm now joined by Doug Sorter with Strive. Thank you so much for stopping by the studio today.
Shelby, thanks so much for having me in. I really appreciate this kind of time that you give me.
Absolutely. Now, Garden Groove.
Yes.
That's the big thing this summer.
Yes.
And we've got another one coming up this Friday.
This is the very last one of our series, and it's this Friday, August 16th, from 7 to 9 p.m. So it's the Troy Douglas Band, and they're really good. They have played a lot around town, and they are very well known. And so I'm really looking forward to having them out there at the Botanical Gardens, because you know how beautiful that is.
Oh,
and at 7
line.
o'clock at night,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gorgeous out there. And one of my favorite things is the sunsets in Grand Junction. So sitting out there with a cold beer or a glass of wine and listening to these guys play, and the beauty of the Botanical Gardens, and I mean, there's just so many little escapes you could go to around there with the different gardens that are the Japanese garden or the Heritage Garden, and you can kind of just find your own fit in the. It kind of sits in a bowl. I found this to be true, and the music kind of resonates around in there. It's really a gem. I've had a couple of other musicians come in and say, "Gosh, we got to really start putting more folks down here," because he said this is just an absolute gem. So
it's a great venue. You've got the monument you can see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just beautiful out there. So
all right, now there's going to be food and drinks. I know you're talking about wine and beer.
Yes, there's water and pop and that stuff too.
Okay.
And we have debonair foods from the for our food purposes, I guess, or consumption. What's the right word?
Consumption works. Now
nourishment.
let's talk about this Garden Groove series. What does this benefit?
Oh, good. Perfect. That's why we do these things. It actually goes to support our children's services, which are, we have funding for a good majority of it, but there's a lot of gaps that people fall in, because people are people and everybody's different. And there's some things that, for instance, this particular piece would fund maybe a translator for someone that their family only speaks Spanish, and the therapist only speaks English. We have to be able to communicate somehow, so we would pay for a therapist, and that would be one of the things that we would use this money for. But there's a lot of different things like that that we could do or come up with, or equipment or whatever it might be. But without those, you can imagine how difficult it would be to operate. But our services for our children, as you know, I've told you a million times, and I'll tell you a million more, but they are so remarkable. They're just so impactful, and if we do nothing else for the population we serve other than these things in the children's services, we'd be well ahead of the game, because of the starts and the finishes that we get to. Like 46% of the time, they reach age-appropriate skills and behaviors, and no longer need any more services. I mean, who in the heck would not want that? And go through that kind of stuff. So it's really, I love being a part of it, and what a great place to have like a win-win kind of a thing. Great venue for a fun evening on Fridays, and it's not too late. It's only 9 o'clock. It gets over with. And,
and you're making long-term impacts on children's
absolutely.
lives.
That is a great way of saying it. Long-term.
Yes.
I haven't used that one, but I'm going to steal it.
Okay, it's all yours. Now let's talk about the details so everyone is aware. August 16th, Friday, 7 to 9 at the Botanical Gardens. Tickets. Where can people buy tickets?
You can get tickets online at strivecolorado.org, and then go to events, and then, or you can get them at the Botanical Gardens, of course. And you know, if you're a procrastinator like myself, you walk up to the gate and you get them at the gate, and they're the same price whether online or at the gate whenever you show up. But
good deal.
Yeah, they're $20.
Wonderful.
So it's a great place to come for $20.
Yes, I mean, incredible. I hope everyone heads on out there August 16th from 7 to 9. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, bring a chair, because everything's VIP seating.
Wow. Bring your own chair. How comfy. I need to bring my mom out to one of these. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back after the break. Check out westernslopenow.com for more information.